All right, we're live from 304 Studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. This is an STSPod.club production. I'm BT, and right over there, what the hell, is RynoJB with the green screen. What's going on with the green screen, man? What's going on?
Green screen is up. Got a lot of video production going on here at the house with Twitch TV and other jazz and other formats, but going to use it here for our podcast as well.
Right on. Real quick, tomorrow, we have holla, playa. We had Teddy Long coming to town to confront Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock. Thank you, Teddy. I appreciate it. As you know, I'm part of the committee. Shh, don't tell nobody. So I'm one of the few people that asked for Teddy to come. Dustin knows nothing about that, but I asked him to come and take care of Hollywood Jimmy and get him off the TV. Get him off the TV. No. And also, you'll be there twitching tomorrow. Tell everybody what you're going to be doing.
That's right. We'll be there with twitch.tv/RynoJB. We'll be hosting our Twitch channel. We have the league where viewer versus viewer experience goes down. However, nobody has a controller in their hand. It's all AI versus AI. And we're going to be sitting down talking with a few of the wrestlers, some fans, anyone that we can get our hands on. We're going to be asking a few questions and showcasing what's going down at Memphis Wrestling during the VIP experience.
Right on. And just to let everyone know, there's no truth to the rumor that I had a biscuit in my mustache last week. I just want you to know that. Shout out to Jamie Davis that said something about that. It was, let me just say, it was a shadow. How about that? If you haven't joined us, we do hits, misses, MVP, question of the week. What do you look forward to the most next week? And we do must see. Starting with you, Rhino. What's your hits for the week?
My hits this week, we have my guy, Triple R, remarkable, Ryan Rembrandt. And how remarkable is he? He's so remarkable that he did his first Fat Boy Challenge here today. And
Fat Boy Challenge.
Did he tell Dustin that he's a fat boy, BT?
No, he did. He said he saw some pictures of him on his vacation. So, yeah, there you go.
Man, if that's a fat boy right there, BT. Listen, I'm gonna need some help. All right, you and me, we're gonna have to make a tag team and get this guy. However, you want to talk about a big boy, man? Probably the biggest, the hungriest, the nastiest, the meanest big boy he could find. K Toomer answered that challenge, and not only did he answer the challenge, K Toomer ended up winning that match. He also answered to Big Con, letting Big Con know, look, if you're looking for the biggest mofo here in Memphis wrestling, it's gonna be him, K Toomer. Not only that, we saw, I believe, Ethan Ross versus Ben Bishop there as they kind of were picking on Kid Wrestling last week. Well, Big Ben Bishop decided to come through and help Kid Wrestling, have his back a little bit. Got a big win there. We also saw Big John Dalton. Man, what a promo right there. Big John Dalton confronting Dustin Starr, wanting a match with Mike Anthony. However, Dustin letting him know he's just too young. He's got to wait. Until then, he's got to make himself busy. BT, could you imagine waiting a year, 2 years to get your hands on somebody? But you got to stay busy until then. What would you do if you don't mind me asking?
I mean, you're looking at a guy that to me, I think he just needs to listen to Dustin at this point in his career. You know, whether he thinks he's ready or not, I don't think he's ready for Mike Anthony. So.
Yeah. Also had LA Hustlers versus Dysfunction. Dysfunction got the W in that one. We saw Knicks versus Diana Taylor. And during Knicks versus Diana Taylor there, we saw Mackenzie Morgan on commentary. Mackenzie Morgan can do it all. I'm telling you, backstage report, commentary. She can go in the ring. I'll tell you from backstage news, she can go in the ring. She's someone that I'm really excited to see what Memphis Wrestling does with. It seems like she can do it all. And not only that, during that match, BT, did you see it? The fan attacking Jimmy Blaylock. I think you're right. We got to get.
Hey, hold on just a minute, Susie. I will be sending you your $50. Okay. Susie,
thanks. Wow. Now we get to the bottom of it. So it's not just Money Mark around here making money moves. Oh my gosh, the fan attack was incredible. Jimmy Blaylock really getting underneath the skin of the fans. We're going to need Teddy Long down here as soon as possible. But not only that, we saw Memphis Muscle get a win over Pay Up. Speaking of Money Mark, they took a big loss right there in the first ever tables match, which was also a tag team match there. And you saw Mike Anthony just going off on commentary as well. Those are my hits of the week.
All right, man. I pretty much piggyback on Triple R there on the microphone. He's so good on the mic. Fat Boy Challenge and Big Tumor comes out. I just want everyone to know I'll be taking the Fat Boy Challenge next week. So since I'm an official Fat Boy also. Ben Bishop, Ethan Ross, real simple match. Ross has got some great facial expressions. It's sometimes missing in wrestling, but he really sold it well. Big John Dalton, as you said, I just don't think he's ready for Mike Anthony yet. The camera thing with it just right in his face was kind of. I'm not saying it was a miss, but it's good to see him and them keep his name in everybody's head right now because he was in the crowd last week. And doing this video, we don't want to forget what happened with him. LA Hustlers against what do they call themselves? I can't even remember right now.
Dysfunction.
Dysfunction, yes, against Dysfunction, and really good, solid match. Exactly what tag team wrestling is all about. And I'm a big fan of both teams. Nick's out there, and the fan did attack Hollywood Jimmy. Could not believe it. Cassandra Golden actually jumping in there when they were going to throw the chair, and so DDT doesn't care if she gets DQ'd because she's a champion, so she was just going to throw the chair in there and DDT her.
Did she?
No, she didn't. She wasn't able to because Cassandra made the save.
No, I mean, did she get DQ'd though?
Oh, yeah, I assume she did. Well, you don't know. Well, you got that referee in there. He probably raised her hand. Who knows? Mike Anthony, a video. I want to see more of this. It's at the Ole Miss Coliseum. They've done one with King Cobra and now with Mike Anthony. I really like that. That building is still there, and it's there's all kinds of. There's been talk every few years about redoing it or getting money to do that, and it never happens. Tables match. It was really, really fun, and I really like King Cobra taking out Money Mark, and Money Mark just laid out from that punch. It was awesome. All right, man, what was your misses for the week?
My misses this week is that we didn't get a fall or a finish between Nix and DDT. That crooked referee didn't do his job again. Ray Sanders, look, we need Teddy Long down here to handle him too. That was my miss. And you know what? I didn't have it on the list, but when you brought it up, the camera angles with the John Dalton interview, when the camera was in his face, felt like you said, it's not necessarily a miss, but maybe felt a little unnecessary.
It did. It felt almost like they were trying to film it in 3D. It wasn't horrible, but it was just one of those things where why do you have why did you have yourself way up on the cam like that? Other than that, I thought it was he comes off legit as a baby face that he at the level he's at. I don't know how to explain that, but he comes off like his interview wasn't perfect. And so it was not supposed to be perfect at this stage of his game. So it comes off as he's really legit, and everything he's asking for is the truth, which is what you want in professional wrestling from a babyface. My misses this week, I'm just trying to be picky and have fun. Coach Klein, come on, man. Everybody wants to steal the coach gimmick. I am the coach of professional wrestling. Come on. Even T-Bone got into the act stealing stuff. He said, be there during that Dyer County commercial. And I think we're missing out, Rhino, on vignettes when it comes to Derek King and him being their assistant. They need to take him out to a farm and have him shovel some manure or something. I mean, maybe not that, but I'm just saying, wash somebody's car, go get coffee for everybody. Just some of the fun little things that they could have him do. They did that angle the first time in World Class. Go back and watch that. Fun stuff.
Cross the bridge to get some cheesecake.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. Before we get into MVP, we had 2 episodes this week. Lance talked about his trip to Nashville for SummerSlam and StarCast. That was real fun. And we had our 3rd episode on Thursday released, the best of the best. It hit the main feed. It was Midnight Express against the Fantastics. Austin Lane and I doing the psychology of the match. And a big shout out to Ed for winning last night. On Wednesday night. I get all my nights mixed up when I'm not working. Wednesday night, he won the Super Summer Sizzler giveaway. Congratulations, Ed. Ed used to be one of our few Patreons before we started adding, and he would win every time. No matter what I did, I'd say it'll be the 10th person on Twitter. He'd be the 10th person. It'd be the 20th. He'd be the 20th person. And then I think it's been a while since he won again, but he won the big package. All right. So right now, who is your MVP for the week?
My MVP this week is going to be Memphis Muscle. I am liking this tag team a lot. Brett Michaels. You've got Big Swole, Justin Cole there. When this thing first started, we were pretty adamant on Big Swole, Justin Cole being a little bit more aggressive. Later on down the line, you opened my eyes to that what Big Swole, Justin Cole is doing. We want to see him more aggressive, but he's more of a role model type that he's showing that you don't have to be aggressive like that to be strong and powerful and to be a presence within any wrestling company. You add that with Brett Michaels, pure power, the absolute bar of Memphis wrestling when it comes to being that champion. Brett Michaels has set that bar. These two guys working together seems like a match made in heaven to me. Those are my MVP this week.
All right, my MVP is going to King Cobra. The big, huge punch. All he did was one punch to Money Mark. Man, and I marked out for that. Absolutely loved it. King Cobra is my MVP of the week. All right, let's get question of the week. And we got our third question in a row from Sleazy E. Warning, 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 Rhino. Here we go.
Hello, Memphis wrestling fans. It's referee Sleazy coming to you on the porcelain throne. I had some things that didn't settle as well as I thought they would. But hey, regardless, I'm a man of commitment, and I'm here to bring you the question of the week. Junk Food Junkie 547 asks, what is your go-to fast food meal while on the road? Well, they say don't eat where you crap, but they didn't say anything about talking about eating where you crap. So here we go. Whew. When it comes down to it, most of my calories are liquid while I'm on the road, especially whenever I'm riding with those skimmerhorns. But to tell you the truth, I love a good gas station sausage biscuit. I'm not a rich man, so I'm going for the cheapest route. And if I'm lucky enough to go to Taco Bell or Mickey D's, it'll be on the value menu. Ooh, good God. But before I go, let me put you on some game to a delicacy on the road. If you ever find yourself at Mickey D's, get yourself what you usually get, but order yourself a McDouble. After said meal, grab said McDouble, take buns off. That McDouble meat, eat it all by itself because that's some of the best meat you'll ever get in your life. Ooh, oh God. I'm sorry, everybody. This is Referee Sleazy. This has been the question of the week. And I hope you're all doing well out there on the World Wide Web. Thanks for having me, BT. Thanks for having me, RynoJB. Back to you, fellas. This has been the question of the week.
All right, question of the week. Call 501-232-1701 or email us at stspodclub@gmail.com. I'm glad we don't have smell-o-vision going on. And I never thought I would have to tell somebody that did question of the week, we have to have you with your shirt on and not in the bathroom. But there we go. Their question of the week was Sleazy E. All right. Where we at? We're at, what do you look forward to the most for next week?
For me, it's going to be that women's championship. You got Cassandra Golden coming out there helping Knicks out, but there's only one women's championship. There's also only one women's champion, Dirty Diana Taylor. Will she be holding on to that championship much longer? I hope we get a little bit more information about that because, like I said, there can only be one champion. Cassandra Golden has defeated Diana Taylor. I don't think Diana Taylor has defeated her once since day one, actually. I don't think she might have 1 or 2 victories over, but Cassandra Golden has gotten consistent wins over the champion.
I agree 100% with that. I mean, I look forward to that, but also Big Con and K Timber, we're looking forward to that. So, like to see what they do in that match. As we were able to see last week, Big Con is a big man. He stood tired over Dustin Starr, and just a big man. So it will be interesting to see him in the ring with Rhino, and Rhino keeps knocking down the big men. So it'll be interesting to see if we still have that happening. All right, we're up to must see. What is your must see of the week?
My must see this week is K Toomer answering to Big Con there for the match next week.
All right, must see for me is that tables match at the end. I was looking forward to it this week. Boom, boom, boom. It was a good brawl. We got King Cobra involved. We got Money Mark trying to get in the ring once and then getting back in the ring and taking that big punch and knocked Smooth out. That's what we used to say on the playground. We done knocked somebody Smooth out when they fell off the monkey bars. But he didn't fall off the monkey bars. He got the big punch from King Cobra. All right, guys. Same bad time on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Same bad channel on the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Be there. And as everyone knows, I love my mama.
Me too.